Good evening, January. Yeah, we call it some different name, January and Dinary, right? What me January? Wow, my day was okay. Just wake up, not too long wake up. She's I go sleep about after 6. Want sleep? I go eat pasta. Why pasta make it heavy, you know? Pasta make it full up, you know? I say me eat some pasta and garlic bread and corn and some vegetable, all it nice. I sleep. A piece of niggeritis take me. Mighty God. A piece of niggeritis take me. Merciful Father. I say me eat. Me sleep out hell. Me I'll just take my medication and me never have to eat again to take it. We were still full. Yeah man, full me up man. Might never eat much. Him say Klein. I know with the cream. You know the cream, you know you do it with the cream. Now, we call it Rasta pasta. But I'm going to call it Rasta pasta because you use red, green and gold pepper. But it's really full me up, I'm not lie. And the, you know the fatter one them, you know, like a short fat one them. But them call them penny. Trust me, full me up man. Sleep like wow. I couldn't help it. And I true, in my head, I say I come to live, you know, yeah. You know, I wake up. That feel good though. All right, people, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Good evening, everyone. Oh, you love it with Alfredo sauce. I might always do the pasta thing, my love, because him grew up in America. Him love him any little American dish, I him do it. Well, pasta not really American dish, it's really Italian. But you know, Italian people say food, you know. Anyway, people, good evening, good evening, good evening, everyone. Good evening, wherever you are, wherever you are. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Bless upon yourself. Like up the live as you come along. Happy birthday if you are celebrating one. Happy anniversary if you are celebrating one. Hope you all had a great weekend. Yeah. Hope you all had a great weekend. Yeah. So tonight, by the way, before me even say nothing, what happened to the eclipse thingy? What going on with it? Uno America. What's up with the eclipse thing? Or it went? Who saw it? Who put on them extra glasses? Who put on them extra glasses and watch the eclipse? Them, you know, not extra glasses. I mean, you know, they say you're supposed to wear some form of protective eyewear, right? To see it. So who did? I can't even send a likes on this. Let me do some share out. Because I too like me see right here. So let me do some share out, people. Let me do some share out here. Who saw it? It didn't show where it didn't show where you live. Okay. So I wish I where in America them say it show then. Yeah, see like a picture on the internet. Little clips me I see on the internet there. But I don't know. More somebody who see it, you know? Could I tell me them experience? Somebody who saw it, you know? Could I tell me, oh, you know, them experience? Because I don't really know about them something there, you know. A long time, how much years ago. I did see a man, but it was night. Then I might walk with there, so stand up and look and I don't even know what to look for. I don't even know not about them something at that time because I focus on that. But I said YouTube just give it this small amount of just 5 person you can share at a time. I think. I don't know why. Don't even make sense. I look for somebody who beg me. When I come live to send them the link, but I can't find them. I don't like up the live now because I just 2 likes me I see. I don't know if from my side, I don't know if I not see right. Hope so. Alright, sure I don't know. Loving and caring, bless up yourself. Loving and caring, did you saw the eclipse? Oh, Texas, Ocean, Mexico. Okay, I them place that it's sure. Oh. Derval. Maratin. So Derval, early so tonight, people. I like that. I like our producer early tonight. Yes, I like that. You must come to work early, man. You must come to work early. I'm thirsty, see, man. I don't know, I'm just thirsty. Give me a second, people. I'm going to put some water in the freezer. Mm. Yes, Lord, yes. Let me have no snack. How that? Oh, me not no snack. See no snack. That's not right. I'm not have no snack. No, I didn't. I was sleeping, but the weather here in Florida is not that good either. Mm. Yes, people, I just wake up and feel good, light and nice. Yeah, it look like I'm supposed to sleep before I come live. I just wake up. I just woke up. But anyway, people, guess what we are going to talk about tonight now? I'm going to get into it now. And like up the live for me, please. I can't see no likes, you know. I can't see no like. I can't see much people there on the live. 110. But I not see no likes. So like up, I just see 7 likes over there up on my phone. And I cannot believe that. I cannot believe it's 7 likes. Come on. 7 people like me. 7 people, alright then, take me outside. 7 people enjoy watching my program. 7 people? I cannot believe that. I don't think so. Me have 87 people watching me on this phone. And over there 104, which is right. I don't know which one is right. I don't know which one is right. But anyway, people, so we are talking about. So guess what? Want to see the topic? What the topic there? I'm not even remember what me write, you know. You have to see with me. Remember. How I look now. Are men genetics wired different from women? Yeah. Are men genetics wired different from women? Yeah. My mom, to get a good view in the eclipse, they recommended going to Niagara Falls. And I wouldn't go that far to watch it. Oh, you are far from there. Okay. Well, guess what? Not a big deal. Like the sun and the moon business. Yeah. Because remember, we have to accept whatever come to us when it's related to the creator. So, oh, it got dark your side. Okay. 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 All right. So, are men genetics wired different from women? Yeah. That's what we are talking about. Because, so I got a little clip that interests me. That pick my interest. Yeah. So I say, you know, let me talk about it. I say, make we talk about it. Yeah. Let me just have a little discussion. So, so me watch the little video, and it was telling us that you know, well, a lot of us know that they say 7.8 billion people on the planet Earth. We always hear Derval say it too. They say, so this study was done by a male, by somebody from the United Nations. The United Nations done this study, but I think it was a specific person, yeah. But don't quote me on that. I'm not sure about that part there, if it's just an individual person. So so they're saying 5.6 billion. We have 7.8 billion people on planet Earth, and 5.6 billion are women, and 2.8 billion are men. Yeah, 5.6 billion are women, and 2.8 billion are men. Big flex, big up yourself. Blessing, blessing, blessing. Thanks for coming. God bless. Watch out. Oh, me never see them here. I never see them here, you know. Bless up yourself. God bless. I did not see this. As we realize here, come on. Yeah. So, out of the 2.8 billion, out of the 2.8 billion men, 1 billion are already married. One point, oh, go on now. What am I right? Yes, no, one, wait there. Oh, yeah. And they say 1.3. But then if I 1.3, I'm for right here, so if I write something wrong. I'm gonna give me a second. Alright then. 130 million are incarcerated. Yeah. So out of the 2.8 billion men, 1 billion are married, already married. And 130 million are incarcerated. 70 million are mentally ill. That's a study that they did. And they say 1 billion men are available now for marriage. So 1 billion left out of that 130 million they were incarcerated, and 70 million that are mentally ill. So 1 billion men are available for marriage. And out of that 1 billion, 50% are jobless, 5% are Catholic priests, 10% are relatives, family member, and 35% are over 66 years of age. So, what them basically I say now, remember, I'm more woman than man on planet Earth. So, they are saying to the ladies, think carefully about our attitudes towards the men, you know, and we have to rethink before treating men like trash. Yeah, we have to rethink about treating men like trash. Yeah, that's what they're saying. Thank you, Big Flex. Thank you, Big Flex. Me didn't wonder, oh, you are this me up, so. Anyways, big up yourself. But never sleep, man, oversight. Because you now use my laptop. When I sit down here, so I have nowhere to plug it because the laptop have the grounds on it and the extension, and I have no grounds. And it I go dead for me. So, you know, then so we have to be careful with our attitude, and, you know, rethink how we treat men like trash, because basically they are saying, you know, the men them cannot, oh, they say no, the men them can't help it, because guess what? A more woman and a less man. So you see why we have so much woman without a man. You understand? Because with the statistic there, that I just quoted a while ago, you can have all 6 women to 1 man. Yeah, you can have 6 women to 1 man. The amount of we females are around. Yes, a lot of females are around. So, and I was reading some comments where a lot of the men, I was reading some comments, and some of the men don't like really believe, because it's not that this study here is approved by any big wherever place supposed to, you know. I don't know if it's supposed to go under some people with a, you know, say okay, this is right or whatever. I don't know. But it was done by, you know, by the United Nations. So I'm reading some comments, and some of the men not even agree. They're saying, you know, that's not, you know, correct or so. But some do believe, you know, because everybody not gonna believe. Some want to hear the views on it. I want to think about that statistic there, you know. Is there, you know, some truth to it or so? Want to believe it? It makes sense. It sounds sensible. You understand? Because guess what? When I was looking, when I was when I was you look like wait name. Oh God, I will delete a message. Me just like read John Doe message, you know. They're valid delete John Doe, man. John Doe, I say if me I go come cook oxtail film and gravy rice and peas. John Doe look like him just get hear about some Jamaican thing, but I'm not sure. So me I say to myself today when I look on the thing, and me I say to myself, say, remember Ricardo always say, we're saying being sarcastic. Ricardo always say, and me did agree with a little part that Ricardo said for true. What me I go say no. He always say when a man say a woman, him not see a bank book, unless that man is really a gigolo, or you know, that woman has been marked, and him just say, you know, the woman they want money, and you know him have an agenda. You know, that's different if a person have an agenda. But a man don't really see anything, him not really think about your money, him not think about what kind of job you do, what kind of car you drive, or whatever. Him just see you, and him like how you look, and him might proceed. You understand? Him might just same thing. Him like what him say. You know, if him go pursue a relationship, then other things are gonna come in place. You understand? Yeah, other things are gonna come in place. You understand? If probably depends on the person him is, and probably you can't read and write well, he might think different. Probably use a person where, you know, him not like how you look towards life, and then probably him go want going all of them something there, you know. You know, we talk about going at them something there before, you know, and pursue the relationship. You know, and I go pursue one relationship just so. But then a man see a woman and just basically see what him like and him just, you know, all of the little things them start run up in him brain, you know, and whatever. But it can lead further. Yeah, it can lead further. So me I say now with a statistics, Lord have mercy, I don't know why my tongue are tied. With a statistic the people wanna think because you think that is the reason why we have so many women without a man? Is it is that the reason why we have so many women, you know? You think there's a man shortage? Because basically what the statistics is saying without quoting before even quoting that there's more men than women, that there's more women than men on planet Earth. They are saying we have to hold up a little piece of man we wanna have. Say if you can work out things, say if you can talk about things, you understand? And so on and so forth. Because at the end of the day, man short. You understand? But me no mean say we not go sell yourself short. Me no mean say you go just you know that saying I stick to the ego me know. Me I say probably me no know you can fix things, you know, talk about things, get one little counseling, something. You understand? Because it's like me I read some of the comments and like them I say, you know, it don't make sense like you leave. Can we not try discuss it, you know? We discuss it, you know, and I say like, you know, it don't make sense like say you're gonna leave your man because I look at one time he might do a little cheating or whatever. You know? Me don't know. Me don't know. So ladies, you know, I forgot to speak up. When I forgot to speak up. Good night, I'm Vicky. So ladies, you know, I forgot to speak up. You understand? If you're not willing, if you guys willing to compromise, you understand? You know? Because, and I'm just speaking in general. Even though it come out of my mouth, you know, when I speak, that don't mean say, I am saying, this is how you're supposed to do it or whatever. But just a set to say, if you think that would be best, you know, decision to do, that would be best, that would be the best thing to do, you know, try to fix it. Because if every time, because guess what, as the topic said, and me don't know, with the part here now, I think men, genetic, are wired different from women. I think men have it in them DNA to cheat. It's like, I don't know, but as Ricardo says not cheating. Because when I was discussing it today, I was going back every time to Ricardo, to the conversation we had with Ricardo on this platform here. Because Ricardo always say, men are wired different. And me say to myself, but afterward, no, me I remember, but I could have swear Ricardo said that too. You understand? I could have swear Ricardo said that too. That men are wired different. But me always say that all my life, say I think men have it in their DNA to cheat. But Ricardo say it's not cheating. They're just wired different. and they can't help it. So therefore, you wouldn't classify it as cheating. Are you ladies agreeing with me? With what Ricardo said, I should say? Because I want my dog sound so like in my owl, like somebody ever did. Them so in an owl, dog owl. But that sound like more barking still. So I don't know people, I don't know if, you know, because I remember saying with some women, you know, as, you know, as something go wrong so in a them relationship, you know, them end it. Some people don't try fix it. You understand? And me I said to myself, say, can we really get away from that? Ladies, I am not saying every man cheat. Men, I'm not saying all of you cheat. You know, I am not saying to the ladies neither, because man short, you're supposed to accept anything. But I'm just saying, what is the solution to this? You know? Because, yes, we have more men, we have more women on planet Earth than men. Most of our men, and guess what? Guess what didn't came into the statistic? Guess what didn't came into it? Remember that we have a lot of men that are on the other side. You know, men to men. So we're not even to take that out of it. So that make it even shorter. You understand? Because remember, we have gay people. You understand? So that not even that we're not even count that in it yet. Calling Ricardo to the front of the house. 1 second, the people. You can't believe they 11 likes me. I've like seriously. No man, we need Ricardo. Let me text him. Where are you? We need you on live now. Let me make sure shout. I should I write in a capital letter. No, so I hear the TV. Come here, what me tell you? Get like a breeze. You can't beg on a snack. Yeah. You can't beg on a something. Yeah. Not that, I don't want that. Like, that we have in our hand. That's who we have.
We don't know if no more in there. We can take a biscuit. You want a biscuit?
Alright. Yes. Yeah, we are called Ricardo. So me just say, because remember, so we not talk about that part there, you know? With people with different sexual orientation, you know? So apart they're not even going out yet. So there is a shortage of men, ladies. Yeah. There is a shortage of men. For real. There is a shortage of men. I remember say plenty ladies. Yeah, you have a lot of ladies who as the man look at another female And in a for them head, them feel like him look on them in a one way like him a loss. You know, it causes an argument and you hear a relationship mash up, you hear say divorce. If them married, you know, you hear all kind of thing. Man shortage, I've been single for too long. I have been single for too long. Am I with the topic? I got a little distracted, paying attention now. Yeah, man. Yeah, you're with the topic. You're with the topic. God bless. Yeah, so we are say, I wonder what distract you from what you get. You're getting very distracted from the other day. What is happening, Debbie? Debbie, what is really happening? Anyway, so, because I will have to give it again further on in the show anyway, because you know it's just 66 of us. First, the live was up to 200 and something, and then it got down. You know, people just stop, and check out, and then them say, all right, then I'm coming right back here. Yeah. So, people, ladies, it don't look like it's a good idea to just jump up and in relationships. So, you know, we have to be very careful. And I'm speaking in general here, you know. We have to be very careful. We have to try and mend things, try and fix things, try and get a mediator sometime, you know, to help us fix things. Because remember, man shot. You understand? Remember, man shot. I'm wondering too, no, sir. Yes, son. Both of you so nice. I wonder what you're wondering. You're wondering what happening to you. Because when time women get distracted, they used to be in class and very attentive in class. And I noticed from the other day, you're not very attentive in class. Yeah, you're not focusing in class. You have to be watching over dead live and all of that. I don't know. I wonder what is happening there, Val. Could you be a psychic and find out what is happening with Debbie? Because Debbie is not focusing at all. Yeah, she's not focusing at all. I don't know what is happening. Well, we don't know. They would have to share with us what is happening. If something is happening. Anyway, you stay there scream, Ricardo, come a class. Ricardo is in class, people. So Ricardo, like I said a few nights ago, I could forgive for a one-time indiscretion, and he'd have to do the work to figure out what caused him to betray in the first place. All right. So, yeah, and being in a relationship and you get, things happening it, whether cheating or, lying, all of them look something there, because nobody think of cheating alone make people cause a woman to want to leave a relationship, deception and all of that. You understand? Because I was in a relationship once with lies. Jesus, I'm crying. I don't know. But I said to myself, no, sir, better you did take a look at one slap off of one woman. Liar? Can't deal with lie, man. Too much lie. The same man who made it supposed to marry. Yeah. Lie. Can't deal with a lie. So, Ricardo. So we are saying now, let me give the statistic again. Because I may have to do so every now and then, according to how, people come. So the statistics says 7.8 billion people are on planet Earth. 5.6 billion are women. 2.8 are men. And out of the 2.8 billion men, 1 billion are married. 1 billion are already married. 130 million are incarcerated. 7 million are mentally ill. So that leave 1 billion men available for marriage. And out of that 1 billion, 50% are jobless, 5% are Catholic priests, 10% are your relatives, and 35% are over 66 years of age. And we don't talk about, and they didn't even put in the same sex yet, where, you have men to men. So, that's a great percent out of that 1 billion. Good night, Ruth. So, so you have more men, you have more women than men. So we have Sir Ricardo. What gonna happen if the woman them have to try compromise? Because remember you say when a man see a woman, him just see how she look. She look nice, maybe have a nice face, have a nice shape, and him just like her, and him just right in her head. Him just I think about the S word. You understand? Him not think about a bank account and a job should do that. If he's gonna pursue a relationship with her, then that might come in place. You understand? I remember me did agree with you upon that. Say, man just see. And then you were even saying, because my topic is, are men genetics wired different from women? And I think so. Because me myself think that men have the genetic, it's in their DNA to cheat, but you say it's not cheating. Yeah, you say it's not cheating. Yeah. But I think men have it in their DNA to sleep with more than one woman. You say it's not cheating. Okay, I give you that. Because me just feel, but we call it cheating. Yeah. But me just think man have it in them DNA for do all of that. That's why me did say one time, say, if I go abroad and live, say, if me go abroad and live, and say like say me there abroad for a little while, for 1 little 3 or 1 little 4 years, yes, I go there straight for the 4 years and I come. You go come if I even one or 2 times out of the year. But me know say the man not gonna lap up him little thing and put it to sleep till I come. You understand? Him a go want to use it. However, a modern time now, a man can, well, a woman can use more ties than a man. Because what kind of tie man I go use? Well, whole heap of ties there, because you have whole heap of men now nowadays all I use, them a buy all the little dolly thing. Where them say them something feel real. And all of them something there. A man can jerk off. He can do whole heap of things. But at the end of the day, trust me, him not go keep him little something to himself. Worse if him there England, Canada, and them place the New York with cold and them something there, and him have to endure all of the coldness and probably put it up. But when the time get warm and everything okay, him a go want to use it if I even one at the time. But I just say, no fall in love, no go in your what the word name again? matrimonial home, in your matrimonial home, worse in your matrimonial bed, or whatever. But just try to be real here. Because people, come on, me don't know. But I think men genetics are wired different from women. I just think so. I don't know. I do not study, but just life experience, seeing things happen, talking, having convo. You understand? Yeah. I just feel like it's just different. I don't know if I'm wrong. Exactly, Debbie. I think so too. Men has to use it up because when you reach a certain age, it can't stand up. Ah, that bears the root that you see, the root always a come with something. Root always a come with something. We are going to look deeper than that root. But I'm going to ask you a very simple question, and all I'm asking from you is a very simple yes or no. All right then. Go ahead, Ricardo. Go ahead and ask me the question. Please like and share up the live for me, please. People, like up the live. Let the algorithm work for me, please. If you like up the live, we will have more people on board. You understand? So please, I'm asking you to like up the live. All right? Mm-hmm. Root not easy. Root not easy. Root always make me laugh. You know easy, Root. You know easy at all. Oh. What you're going to ask me the question on the WhatsApp, Ricardo, are you gonna ask me in the chat? Mm-hmm. Wanna share the live, and like up the live, and so I would want Ingrid there. Do you think men and women are equal? Do I think men and women are equal? Lot of mercy. That come like it, I want like a more peace on it for my answer now. Cause you want a yes. Cause you want a yes or no. A yes or no answer. I said, do I think men and women are equal? But in what sense though? In what sense? Winifred, good night. It's a simple question. I said, do I think man and woman are equal? Give me a sec. Just give me 1 second, Ricardo. 1 second. Alright, Ricardo. I'm back. So you're asking if man and woman are equal. So you never give me a whole heap of something to work with. So I'm gonna work with no. I'm gonna work with no. Ping pong. Man, eat ping pong. Man, I like the new page right now. Cause when you draw on the screen, you see. You see the thing that them, sometimes it just a move the whole thing. I work with no Ricardo. Good night, Bam Bam. I'm just coming and I was packing my suitcase going to Jamaica, but I will check you up on check up on you. Okay then, Winifred. Okay, Mama and Debbie. Which of the sex do you think is superior? Which of the sex? Why class just get tight, you know? Master. Which of the sex you think is superior, Mike? When I hear your answer before me give mine. Huh? You don't know?
No?
I don't know. I don't even know which of the sex would have said superior. Because,
Man was made first if you go in another thing because, for example, you look at it, woman
let's
come
see.
from a man.
Oh,
So,
so it would have come like a man would have be superior then.
right. But that's what
Because
the said.
woman, man come from earth first and woman make from a man. So, I will say man then. Take it from that perspective.
It's gonna go another way.
Man is equal in a lot of things to take care of the woman and his children. Because I would say that men are the superior beings, but we can work together. Yeah, I would say man. You know, man never hurt before woman. So you're not going to stop asking the question, why did I cut my hair? Because I can. Because I have a scissors and I can do it myself. No reason. No other reason. If you ask the question one more time and distract me, I'm going to put you to bed. Love when a man takes care of his children. So Ricardo, we answer your question. Me and Debs answer your question. So where we go from here? So we're gonna go and talk to Ricardo. Come back. Of course, me happy on the mind. But you know, so me have something that go down my throat. I feel have something that go down my throat. I Ricardo me that wait pan for come back and say something. Read further up. Okay, Mom and Debbie, which of the sex do you think is superior? And we answered that and said, I think men are more superior. Me not say nothing else, Ricardo. Me not say nothing else. I'm not seeing anything else, Ricardo. Only the question, and when you say it's a simple question, and then you ask us the second question. I'm not seeing nothing else. Well, you say mind what I say? I want something in my throat. I don't know we had talk about root. I'm talking about food. I'm talking about food. So, what you want the recorder, you want call in and explain, what you are saying to us and or whatever. You know? Ladies, we have to go in there now. We have to go try your best and make some arrangement to keep your marriage, to keep your relationship, and not to just any relationship because a little, a little one thing go down, you may not know, because a lot of things can turn you from a relationship. But to how the ratio go. Men are usually considered the head of the house and such delights, and women are the helpmate. However, some men are intimidated by a strong woman. A lot of men are intimidated by a strong woman. But then they say, women are like the mother for the land, motherland. Yeah. Like them I say, woman was in ancient days the rule, and I don't know if you go back in history. Remember Levi was saying that to us. Yeah, we have to probably, rethink. Try to, put a little, try not to just, probably any relationship like that. They say as well as no one like a feminine or emotional man. Well, guess what? Man not that emotion. Man, to me, man not really emotional like that anyway. Alright then. So time to put Wem name there to bed. So may I put him to bed. And I'm gonna put him to bed for, let me give him, when I get the maximum, I get 30 minutes. Sleep for 30 minutes. Yeah, I just put it to bed for 30 minutes. You can rest for 30 minutes because you're distracting me. Whatever your name is. What your name? Pharaohs or whatever your name is. I don't know you, but you have them. Trolls. Trolls. Them always come. But me allow him, but him not that he's saying anything rude, but him just off topic, you understand? Just off topic. So, me not hear Ricardo again. Because Ricardo just asked the 2 questions and gone. Me don't know. Me not hear Ricardo talk about it. You understand? So people may ask you now, do you think there's some truth to that statistic? That we have that, small amount of men on planet Earth here? Because trust me, if it's true, me know say you have, me always hear that you have more women than men. And even men, even with life insurance, men life insurance, women life insurance, I think is longer than men. Women life insurance is longer. Men life insurance are shorter. And sometimes women live longer. Women live longer too. Women live longer than men too. You understand? So, ladies, with a statistic there, you can't have all, a man can't have all six women, for use up. For balance, say for argument's sake, they're going to balance the thing. You can't have 6 women to a man. You can't have 6 women to a man. You believe the stats, Derval? Yeah. And so, as women, what are we gonna do? Ladies, me I talk to you. One thing we're not gonna do. What are some of the things we're going to do to fix it? What we are gonna do? Try work out things with women. We have to try, well, me can say try be a better wife, try be a better girlfriend, a better baby mother, whatever. But we still can't, like, us women alone compromising. You understand? We alone can't compromise. Because there are so many women out there, people. So many women out there where that if the man probably say or whatever, some women so strict, because and not even say strict, but you have a lot of women who set their standards. You understand? They set their standards. Sure. There are so many women who set their standards, before entering a relationship. And they have to detect red flag. And certain things they're not going to compromise. It's not every woman going to compromise verbal abuse. It's not every woman going to compromise physical abuse. But yes, probably it might happen one time and, want to talk about it and whatever. And forgive him. Because it's really hard to sometimes, a man and a woman in a relationship, probably they might try to have kids. And so, and we take a stock. The woman probably never get conceived and, probably the man, and the man say want a child desperate and him go to the road him get a child. That can mash up a relationship, I think that will mash up my relationship for life. Because I'm going to take me to compromise on that. I'm not compromise on that because I always say to myself, say, if you go without a condom with a woman, that means you're a good girl that. Yeah, you're not deep things because I serious something that. You understand? Intercourse without a condom with somebody out of your relationship. So you trust her. And you love her. Yeah. Till you make a baby with her. Because what's your plan? You understand? But, you know, but if you go global, you can see each country and the birth stats. Women are more than men. Oh, you send a voice note, Ricardo. All right. You can see each country and the. You send a voice note. You send a voice note, Ricardo. Oh my God. I'm gonna get rid of this now. Sure.
Yeah, I'm still on the live, I sent back a text, I replied, but you don't see it. I told you to go up further, but it's like you just don't see it, but it's there.
No man, me not
Anyway,
see it.
I will only use a biblical standpoint because a biblical standpoint is the only solid reference that coincides with what I'm saying. Men are built physically stronger, physically faster, and yes, men are smarter than women because men have faster, accurate decision making. And yes, men are emotional, but men are not built like women to be fully emotional, but men do carry emotion. So, why I say a biblical standpoint, in Genesis, when the Creator cursed both man and woman, he told the woman that the man shall rule over her. So her role is to be ruled and to help the man throughout her lifetime. He cursed the man by putting the man to work, to sweat, to suffer, to provide, to protect all the days of his life for his family and for himself. So we all have our roles to play. But yes, men are the superior sex and will always be the superior sex because that is how the Creator intended it to be. A strong woman, when I hear woman reference a strong woman, it is mostly of a financial aspect. It is mostly of a financial aspect. But what women do not seem to understand, men do not care about your assets or your education because we are not built genetically like that. We are built at a physical standpoint. When we see women, we see a physical standpoint of a woman. We don't see our education or her assets. It has always been like that. And when you have conversations with most women and you talk like that, they pray negative, derogatory. But you can't really blame man. If you want to blame anybody, you have to take that up with the Creator. The Creator set the order, and we have to just live and work with it till we pass on to the next life. It is very simple.
I'm gonna listen it one more time.
Yeah, I'm still on the live. I sent back a text, I replied, but you don't see it. I told you to go up further, but it's like you just don't see it, but it's there. Anyway, I will only use a biblical standpoint because a biblical standpoint is the only solid reference that coincides with what I'm saying. Men are built physically stronger, physically faster, and yes, men are smarter than women because men have faster, accurate decision making. And yes, men are emotional, but men are not built like women to be fully emotional, but men do carry emotion. So, why I say a biblical standpoint, in Genesis, when the Creator cursed both man and woman, he told the woman that the man shall rule over her. So her role is to be ruled and to help the man throughout her lifetime. He cursed the man by putting the man to work, to sweat, to suffer, to provide, to protect all the days of his life for his family and for himself. So we all have our roles to play. But yes, men are the superior sex and will always be the superior sex because that is how the Creator intended it to be. A strong woman, when I hear woman reference a strong woman, it is mostly of a financial aspect. It is mostly of a
I believe. I don't think yes, I know men have emotion. Yeah. They are human beings. Yeah, you have to have emotion. But you know, women, I think women are more emotional. You understand? Women are more emotional because the reason why I think women are more emotional because a man a man can have intercourse with a woman without him not have to love her. You don't have to be in love with her. You understand? Him just see her, she look nice. All of that start running in him head. You understand? And him just do him do. Right away him just get an erection and if she willing, him do him do. Him not have to talk to her again. You understand? It don't really mean nothing. Him just work with the heat of the moment. Sorry. Him just work with the heat of the moment. Him not feel in love with her, nothing at all. So a woman is more emotional because boom, she will feel like say yes, me give some man. You know, me expect to start a relationship. Me expect they expect the man to call you tomorrow. You know, something. You understand? Something. Even though you know some woman kind of little strong like that and probably do one night stand and that is not big deal to them because you know some women have some mindset, you know, them to casual sex. So most of the time to me them something they cause from trauma, cause from something happening in your life. You understand? Cause you feel, you know, no respect your body like that. Yeah, but yeah, I true. Yeah, Anton, Atom. Yes, I don't think men. Yeah, men don't have to have no emotion involved. Yeah, but yes, they do have emotion, but they do have have to have no emotion to be with the opposite sex. You understand? And apart from that, I think women. I don't know why. I think women. I think statistics even show that women are smarter because a woman will more continue her study. You understand? A woman will more continue her study. A man will just, you know, yes, man go to school to and do him study and whatever. I'm gonna say no. But women will more to me, you know, go school, want to do the course, you want to do this, want to do that, want to do that. You understand? Mm-hmm. More than a man. You understand? A woman with it, you know, she probably at her job and you know, she feel like she want to step up the pace. And she will say, no, so may I go back to school, may I go do that 1 year, may I go do that 2 year course. A man can't bother with that. Hence, that's why me think, you know, women a little more smarter than men. Yeah. That's what I believe.
But what women do not seem to understand, men do not
Camera the iPhone and as I hand go over it, say just stop it.
care about your assets or your education because we are not built genetically like that. We are built
We don't
at
care
a
about it when
physical
you
standpoint.
go into a
When we see a
relationship.
woman, we see
Yeah. If you not go into a relationship, enter into a relationship, you not go care about the education. Because you're not going to be a educated man, you know, somebody where, you know, who see education as, you know, priority, so to speak, then see education as priority. Gonna want to be with somebody who is unable to articulate, you know, if it's even average. You understand? So, when I think about that, if you are gonna pursue a relationship, yes, but just focusing on a woman, just see a woman, you know, loss, I saw word in loss, and them so losing and them something there. When I just see the physical thing. But if you're gonna pursue a relationship, come on, you're gonna care. I think, yeah, you're gonna care. But I agree that when a man see a woman, him just see what him see, and like what him like, and like what him see. You understand? And I feel like say, yeah, what if we can beat this, whatever. But if you're gonna pursue a relationship with a woman, then it's another kettle of fish. Yeah, that is something totally different. You understand? Because at the end of the day, you're going to want somebody who can represent you. You understand? If you're going to want a woman there for the long haul, you know? You're going to want somebody who can represent you. So, yeah. I think, say, you're going to look further.
We see a physical standpoint of a woman. We don't see her education or her assets. It has always been like that. And you know, when you have conversations with most women and you talk like that, they pray negative, derogatory. But you can't really blame man. If you want to blame anybody, you have to take that up with the Creator. The Creator set the order, and we have to just live and work with it till we pass on to the next life. It is very simple.
All right. So that's Ricardo. Peace, people.
Set the order, and we have to just live and work.
So you say, Atom, you agree with that? You agree with what I just said or what Ricardo just said? Yeah. It just me believe say, you know, men and women wasn't, you know, built genetic the same way. I believe that. I think so. Okay, Atom. Yeah, I believe that. So, probably as women, we have to start maybe look at things on a different perspective. Yeah. Look at things on a different perspective, you know? And probably try to compromise more. I don't know. Because remember say even though you see a lot of single women, and you know they might say, you know, women will say, Lord, I prefer stay alone, that. Come on. Deep down in them brain them want somebody. You understand? Deep down in them brain them want somebody. But them just can't deal with the fact say your partner, you know, involved with somebody else. But and I write this on now the part where now say woman smart and man not so smart. Because why me say woman not so smart? Why we always find out? Why women always find out? You understand? Always find out. Or is it that you don't care? I don't know. When we start a family, build a family, you don't want another woman to come take that build. The fact of the matter, we need each other together. We need each other together. We enrich each other's life. True. Yeah, true. But how are the women? The women, and what is the advice? What is the advice to women? To our women? What is the advice to our women? To tell them, say, look here. You think a woman is gonna okay with it and say, look here, I just life. I just saw it go. And them are just man. Me know enough woman do that. Yeah. Say that to themselves. You know? And I say, boy, I just man. I just life. I just saw the thing set. What me I go do? Me I go left my man. You understand? If you're another woman or whatever, because come on. Me don't know. Because it not going to take him no time to get somebody though. Yeah. It not going to take him no time to get somebody. Because remember, the ratio is more women than men. You understand? So it not going to really take him no time. So, what we are going to do as what women? What we are going to do as women? Good night, Ingrid. What we are going to do? Oh, we ladies are what are we going to do to fix this? What are what we going to do? Compromise. Are you men, are you gonna like be a little more let me say now, be a little more, cautious with what you do, have little, put some little respect into it, probably, don't throw it on the women faces like that, and me don't know, go far, go do the things, me don't know, because because it's obvious, say, men just, genetic just wired different from us women. So, obviously, women been living with it. You understand? Women been living with it. But the men them can probably, decent up the thing little. I don't know. I remember I said jealousy stand up in a whole heap of woman, with that talk about last night. Remember, jealousy stand up in a whole heap of woman. You understand? We have to compromise. We have to, probably just tell ourselves, say, look here. I don't know how it go. Unless, the woman them just not have nobody, but then me know say you have men who just probably play the game, live how them feel, when them did younger, and do them thing and whatever, and then it just, I don't know if it just wear off naturally, or them just tell themselves, say, I'm gonna settle down or whatever, something in them make, them no want no more, but them say, alright, I choose a queen, yeah. Me I go settle down. Because if you put 50 men right here, so I interview the 50 of them, 49 of them has been in a relationship and have intercourse with another woman while in the relationship. You understand? So, them really look like them can't help it for true. Compromise needs to be done on both sides. Yes, compromise needs to be done on both sides. But then, remember, Ricardo is saying that men are built different, are wired different genetically than women. You understand? And they have intercourse with other women, and it doesn't consider cheating. It doesn't mean that they are cheating. You understand? It's just how they were built. So, that me I talk about. So, like, oh, that is a fact. What do women do? The only thing can do is for the men them to alter the thing and kind of be more respectful. I don't know. If a woman steps out on a man, it's devastating. Alright, una can't take that, don't it? Yeah, una can't take that. Una can't manage that. And them always say, what a man do, a woman cannot do it and be a woman, don't it? Because me don't know, she must have to wake up the next morning and turn man. Me don't know. Or her body parts, them I go misplace, I go displace. You know, and I go there where her foot there. And her head turn back way. Me don't know. What is gonna change? Me don't know. So, it don't boil down to the men have to have some form of respect. Me don't know. Because that's where it go back to women were smarter, because a woman can cheat and probably man will never know. But sometimes a man, I don't know, it's like men easier to fall in love. You understand? And have all two family. Respect is big. I turned 50 this year as we major. Some men are more faithful. Yeah, you have men who are very faithful, yes. Alright then, Ricardo, I have one letter. Why snow? Wait there. I have to turn down the phone.
Disingenuous of a
Let me start it
to
now.
have his I agree with you that it is disingenuous of a man to have his woman or his wife and to cheat on her, because that is the ultimate form of disrespect, especially when you are married.
Alright.
I cannot pinpoint, I cannot explain why the loss, the pull, the magnetic, electronic force that leads a man from his wife to another woman who he would not wife, I cannot explain it to you. But what I can say, in my opinion, as long as that man is not carrying any disease, as long as the financial aspect of the family has not gone down, do not leave your relationship. Do not do it. As long as the man not bring the disease and the household not destroy financially, do not leave your husband. Because I cannot tell you why we do what we do with other women. I cannot explain it. It is just something that is unexplainable, in my opinion.
Alright.
As we major.
Alright. Okay, so Ricardo is saying you can't explain it. You can't explain why basically men are attracted to more than one woman, so to speak. Yeah. You can't explain that. But him say as long as the household is being kept on the same level it has been, only thing it can do is better but not under. And respect him partner same way and whatever. But that's like something him cannot explain now, why a man is attracted to another female while into a serious relationship, husband and wife, whatever. And he's talking from his opinion. You understand? Where you say Atom, that's tough to answer to. Because me I say, well, ladies, looking back on life, looking back in your future, looking back on things that say happen, you know, in a friend relationship, you know, in a friend relationship or so, you know, life experience, what you see happen in relationship and so, and how you see men operate and so, maybe it's unexplainable for true. You understand? Because I don't know if you ever look back at and say, whether with yourself or, because, alright then, I use myself for example then. With the relationship, I'm going to tell you, I did it for about 13, 15 years so. And I was somebody else, man. And that man loved me. That man don't treat me different from his wife. No, we are different. No, we are different from the woman I'm yard. Well, them never did married. One time, you know. Because we did leave the relationship of the life after me, I don't know why I go back. At them time that they get married. But we did been with him like for about 12 years. They never did married. Sit them time there. But me I said to myself, say, for the life of me, I did not see anything different. I wasn't treated any way different. Or anything. You understand? No way different. So, I don't know. I don't know. It's like, it's like, I don't know. I don't even know what to say. So, probably it's unexplainable for you. It's like you cannot explain it. It's what? Just, maybe I just saw them the bill, I don't know. Good night, Starling. Well, the truth is, there wasn't opportunity, we wouldn't cheat. If there wasn't opportunity, we wouldn't cheat. Women are complicit, or they participate in the act of cheating. So when you say there's not, if there wasn't opportunity, we wouldn't cheat. So where I say, too much woman there, too much woman on planet Earth. So that's why I say Atom, too much woman on planet Earth. So you don't have no choice. I ask you, Wolipa, nice woman, so what you gonna do? And you say women participate in the in the act of cheating. Yeah. Because I did. Yeah. A lot of us did. Yeah. I would have somebody else, man. So we participate, yeah. We do. When a man cheat because they are weak. But I think I weak make them cheat. Me sound low. What's the solution here? Because you simply cannot change some people. We can look at this from all angles. Is compromising the end game? I guess so. You know that me I say, Debbie. It look like a compromising at the end game. Compromising at the end game, plus the men have to be more respectful, since them can't help it then. You understand? Since them can't help it, since they are wired different genetically from women. You understand? Them have to be more respectful. How we there, Valde? How many I hear there, Val, I interact. Where they there, Val? You tell me say I gone over TikTok. I is a little cheater, you know. I don't mean in a woman, I mean gone over TikTok. We say that's a possibility at to women to compromise and men to be more respectful. What doesn't make we a bad person? Not going to stay into no relationship and knows my man cheating. I would have low self-esteem. But what we I say, the man are gonna be so respectful and so discreet, you're not gonna know. That may I say men have to be, then since them can't help it, then them have to be more discreet. You understand? Sir Florizel Glasspool. The long time Governor General there, with from and pay Pitney. The long time Governor General there. Him have a wife and a sweetheart until the day him die, you know. Mm-hmm. The wife, David make sense the wife did left again. Yeah. When it comes to men and cheating, sometimes I prefer not know. Yeah, because men have to just, you have some men. You have some men. I don't know. Because we are talking about if it's a cheating or is it just because they are made up that way and them cannot help it. Which is it? I don't know, whichever. You have some men, probably you will never know. You will never know. And they would never get a child. And all of that. Yeah, they will never get a child out of marriage and all of that. But Mama, I would never do that. No way. I told you I was having supper. Then that's how long you take to eat that the supper there? You make supper and then have supper. So I thought supper was already prepared and you were having supper. Because supper no not no big. Yeah, eat some stew peas and rice, some bread forward. And you get a niggeritis to take you. You sure? I know that? Alright, see Debbie say it there too. Niggeritis gonna take you. Because supper is something, just to catch up your stomach in the evening. When I know I am a good mother, wife, take care of my family, and you're out there cheating. Yeah, that's not good and that can never be good. Because at the end of the day, you're a human being and you're going to feel away. You don't like up the life, my people. You're a human being and you're going to feel away. But the end game to me is men have to be more respectful and women, and we women maybe have to compromise and probably we can't say the first little thing I go just run out of your relationship, because we don't know if we're going to find one man with all of the ingredients, with the right ingredients. You understand? With some different ingredients. I don't know. I don't know if it's possible. I know say some men, when they reach a certain age, men will live them life. I not talk about men where them mother, where them parents put them together with that woman there, and because them in a church and them You know, you might get pregnant and them forcing you to get married and all of that. And, you know, they married out, you know, your whole of your young life and whatever. And then you get divorced when you just have a touch 40 and then you start turning whore. You understand? And then you start turn whore. That kind of little late. You understand? But you have some men will live them life, been there, done that. At a young age, been there, done that. And so. And, you know, them just plan for just settle down and, you know, want to live them life and whatever. And not in a no hanky spanky business again and them something there, you know. Them just a go and live and a enjoy life. And not in a foolishness. And not frighten them again. You understand? Not really frighten them again. But so I just write they said there. The men them just have to be respectful. You understand? Me not say the ladies them for sell themselves short. Me not say one for act desperate and have low self-esteem. Like, you know, you have to have a man. If you know you can't deal with it, you just, you know, you just cut. And be by yourself. But then me I want everything to balance out little. Derval, because remember say you have a lot of women say, that love same sex. So what to them women them out of it. So that no balance it off. Cause remember say there's a lot. So that no balance it off. With where one man now for be where you have more women than man. That no balance it off. You don't know. I don't know. But you know the next thing when we not ask. The next thing that I was gonna talk about. Me that talk about this topic here. Would you keep your child away from his father because he left you while you were pregnant? Ladies, would you keep your child away from, you know, like you have your child and you're pregnant with your child, you for some reason your baby father leave, or probably you not even have a big great relationship like that, you know. But you know, cause you know all people have casual sex, my love. And you know, say right back to where a man say a woman she look nice and whatever, and whisper the ears, him tell you all kind of nice thing, boom, him getting a your little panty and him go on with him thing. Him never use no condom because him big and careless. And I think him big and careless when you do that. And you know you get pregnant and whatever, you know. Him did it with you go and do, then you miss a period. After a couple of the little sweet thing, you miss a period, you get pregnant. Him and you never depend that because you never set no standard. You never tell him set the standard and tell him yes, you did want a relationship, and he never said that, you know, because a lot of people think that sex is love. I don't know why. A lot of ladies think that sex is love, and it is not. It is far from that. Not no gossip. You understand? A man can do that with a woman, and him don't even, you can all ugly and him not like ugly woman. You understand? You can all probably not shape good to him and him like shape good woman. You can all too mager, too slim and him not really like them slim. You can all overweight and him not like them overweight, but him do it nonetheless because something else depend on where him see. Probably one little pretty face but he not have the shape or whatever. Wanna do the thing, it not work out. You understand? Because it never intended to have pursue a relationship with you. You're pregnant, you get bitter, you know, before you get bitter, him leave you. You depend on your own because when they tell him say you're pregnant, boy not think about you again, boy gone about him business. So you just you get bitter, all kind of emotion, arising in you start think whole heap of things, you get evil now, you know, whole heap of things that think in your head. Then you have your baby. Then you say to yourself, say, him nah see my picnic. Because probably you're not even that financially bad. You're financially not that bad. You can help yourself. And some people can't even, some women probably can't even help themselves so much too. Because them you're gonna get bitter, you get so pissed off because of what him do to you, and you just tell yourself, say, him nah see my pitney. Me nah make him see my pitney. But yes, him no want in a relationship with you, but he would still love to be in his child life. You understand? He would still love to be in his child life. He would still support his child, but him just never did really want you, see you as wife material, see you as a person you want to pursue a long relationship with. It was just casual sex. But you alone in your head never know that. That can be one of the reasons. One of the reasons is you and him in a good relationship, yes. I come from how much far, and boom, him just never want to pick because one man can do it a long time and I don't want the kids, Yeah, just don't like kids, and him just don't want the kids. And then boom, him could have find another woman, because probably in your pregnancy, you can't have intercourse because whatever problem, some way of complicated pregnancy, him go cheat, you find out, war bus, him left you, all kind of reason. And you decide, say, make him celebrate me. You think that's a good idea, ladies? You think that's something good not to make the man, not see this child because he reject you and don't want you in a relationship with you. You understand? I don't think that's a good idea. But what are your opinions on that? Reason why I don't think it's a good idea because it's not healthy for the child. You send another voice note recorder? Or old one this may look one. Lord God. Creator. Wagwan. Or recorder, send a voice note.
Scenarios what I did go through. I can remember a few scenarios what I did go through. And I can't explain why I do it, but I just know it's like I did have to do it. I remember when I just in high school, I did deal with this black girl, right? This nice black girl, And one day she came to my workplace and she bring her friend. And it's like as I see the friend, it's like when I look on the friend, looks wise, she dominate my girlfriend and it's like it captivate me. And like from I see her, I just want her. And it reached the point where one day I'm there, and my girlfriend yard, and when she never know the room, I go in her phone, I go in her phone and look for the friend number and take out the friend number. When I reach home, I start text the friend. Direct, I tell her from I see her, I love her off and I want to get to know her.
Wait there. Let me start back on front. I want with the girl and your girlfriend.
I can remember a few scenarios where I did go through, and I can't explain why I do it, but I just know it's like I did have to do it. I remember I'm gonna deal with this black girl, right? It's a nice black girl, you know. And one day she came to my workplace and she bring her friend. And it's like as me see the friend, it's like when I look on the friend, looks wise, she dominate my girlfriend and it's like it captivate me. And like from me see her, I just want her. And it reached the point where one day me there, I'm my girlfriend yard and when she live on the road, I go in her phone, you know. I go in her phone and look for the friend number and take out the friend number. When I reach home, I start text a friend. Direct, you know. I tell her from I see her, I love her off and I want to get to know her. And she was like, me and your friend there, so how you want me a deal? And me I tell her, I say, no, like, you know, me not really think it'll work out and so forth and so forth. And relationship they done this with her because she got tell her friend and relationship mash up this. I can remember another scenario when me there high school, me that deal with one girl there at one different high school. And one day I go look for her at her high school.
So you see, so Ricardo have with 9 people for bad long time. This is a Ricardo have with him long time. And he's very direct. And Ricardo not even said to himself, say, boy, you know, so this not gonna work out. It's like he must say something in him couldn't control himself. So most of what Ricardo say about men, you know, being that way, you can say most of it is what he experienced as a man. Because he couldn't help it and come on, you know, think the relationship is gonna mash up. Ricardo one time you say I go talk to the other girl, you know think that it gonna mash up. Well, it could have worked because some people, some girl, you know, not care, you know, but probably she never think it worth it then.
And we both in a fifth form. And I meet her smaller sister who is in a 9th grade. So I'm in 11th grade and her sister in a 9th grade. And like as I see her sister, I just want her sister, her smaller sister, you know. I just want her sister. And it's like, me could control the feeling. I mean, I never make it fully be known, but the sister was like, it's like, her body language is like, she knows, say, when a boy are premise, like, he want to look me. You get what I say? It's like, me couldn't really control the feeling. I can remember another scenario. Me and a friend did the out a guy and he see a girl we like. And in the shy if you approach her. And I say, me approach her if you can see me can get her number for you. And me approach her and you know talking to her, me I realize how she look good up close even more. And in my mind me I say, you know, I say, yo, freak this man, you know, me I look at the girl at myself. And me look at myself and me and I get involved. So me don't know, but it's like to a certain limit you can control it, but sometimes it's like a man just have to exercise the option there. Not all the times, you know, but there are some situations where you just feel like you just have to free yourself then. Free yourself. I honestly feel a man really built to be with one woman. Throughout the Bible, there have been many great men many great men who God allowed to have multiple wives. Many great men. Can't explain it, but it's just hard to control. Hard.
Lord of mercy. So, obviously, so obviously, um, Ricardo. Nobody can call up Ricardo name with no same sex. Ricardo straight like a woman Ricardo say, no. Remember. That's what you can say. But you want in the first one they want all and lose all do Ricardo. But I say him can't help it. Him say a nice woman just have to go for it. You understand? Sister, or no sister. Him can't help it. But Ricardo, that sound to me like a sickness. That no sound like some no genetic thing for all men. That sound like you have a problem. Cause you know sound like you can't control it, cause that you say you can't control it. You just have to just go for it. It's like a woman who love to shop. You know, probably a walker, you know, she see what something in one store, she say, wow. Like what you go over the mall and I see one dress. And it will come, I love long dress, you know. Yeah, I love long dress. And it look good, but you know, I set a nice long dress. And it look good, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, I have the money for me, I buy it. It wow me. Yeah. And when I go back, I never see it. But it wow me. And I would have probably have my money for pay my light bill or something and say, you know, me I trust the light, you know, me I call JPS and tell them mountain and tell them give me a couple of days my mean and buy the dress. And can't help it. You know, like a woman who is a shopaholic then. Yeah, you can't help it, Ricardo. You can't help it at all. No, sir. That's easy. It's very hard to get rid of him. And him look like him have that sweet mouth, you know, Debbie. No, but Ricardo. You see, you come like you need help to me. Something wrong with you. You can't help it. You can't help it. When you love pretty woman, Ricardo. You love nice woman. When you see what you like, you say, I got to have it. Yeah. What you say? There's some beautiful woman out there will go crazy when a woman is nice. It's a good thing I never fall for this woman eyes. Look how long me in a comment and bam bam not see it to Rastaja. Me see a comment, me just read it. Sometimes we read comment in my mind, you know. But me see all of them. But sometimes if me fi answer to every single one of them, me now get my point across and I might lose focus. But me see them. But yes, sometimes I might oversight. So that's why I say you guys can even send a voice note or call. Dania, good night. Good night. Lord have mercy. The topic I want. The topic where they attack ask if men Dana if men genetic wired different from women. You know? Because according to a statistic that I was looking at that there are more men, more women on planet Earth than man. Wait there. You don't see that comment here. No, sir, I want to make me talk loud. God bless Debbie, the rancher. May I read from the top? Debbie picture. God bless Debbie, the rancher. I'm glad that I'm taking now. I me see this. Pear teeth. How I really are going? Somebody talk to me. Come here, rude did that call up people name and I say things and whatever, you know. So, me don't know. Debbie, you have some confession to make. My phone line is open, my love. Remember, we're a family over here. I don't know what I keep. Lord rotted. Me not even see it. So Ruth said, yeah. Ruth say, God bless Debbie. Who taking Barry? Remember seeing Barry on TikTok. Bamba, we are not mind readers. Hey. Yeah, I have to put up in picture before I believe. No, sir. Yesterday, there's no more men on earth. I got a barrier in my life. Record, I'm off the market. Eh, ah, ah, ah. We want the tea, Debbie. We want the tea, Debbie. Mind to make a change the topic. We want the tea. We want the tea. Debbie can need for calling on the line or send a voice note. We're not playing. Okay, we're a family over here. We don't hide anything from each other. Ricardo, you can shut your eye. Rotted. Ricardo said, who the hell is Barry? Ricardo is shouting. I want to tear up making in here. Me I forgot the love connection, my love. We are going to love connection one of them nights here, people. Love connection. So anybody calling me, I make sure pre-post. Say love connection. So more and the man them calling. Come look woman and the woman them come look man. Yeah. And me I make sure put a disclaimer. No man without a job. Nobody now beg no phone over here. You have to have one visa. You have to must be able to travel. No, sir. And Debbie a trend now. Tell me your business, Debbie, because I know all of it all over here. But not tell all your business. How are you young? Are you alone right here? Because it so Ruth, are you a psychic reader or something? How you know that? Debbie did tell you? Come on, know. No, Debbie not tell you because you did a say for who. Hey. No bother me, Debbie not tap dance and drink, yes, so me love. Then if girl find love parchment. Remember me have a happy fear now. Remember say, you must know this by now. Say me say happiness. Me want every woman to feel happy, every man to feel happy. Me want people to live good have good relationship. Me want people to have nice consensus, real good love making, consensus, sex. You understand me? Yeah. I don't want your husband rape you. I don't want nobody husband to rape them. I have nobody boyfriend to hold them and take it. No. It's supposed to be consensus, understanding, everything. Good relationship. You know, say it's not perfect. Our mouth, I go teeth and tongue, I go meat or whatever. You understand? But, you know, we don't have youthful enough plenty of us apart from creator. We don't have youthfulness at our adventure no more. Because most of us, you know, over 35, 40, 50 and them something. You understand? More everybody for happy and live them life and nice. What you mean? So, if I true, kudos to Debbie. Yeah. Lord of, you are literally on the floor, Debbie. You are literally on the floor. Happiness we say over here. Mm-hmm. Love connection I keep right now. People calling. Who want a man? Which woman pan you want a man? Any man available? Call in right now if you're available. Call in. We have whole heap of single man over here. No broke pocket man. When I say no broke pocket man, I mean no jobless man. Mm-mm. You have to be working. And you know, if you have one visa, but it would be preferable if you can travel, somewhere, yeah. But you have to have a job because and we don't give away phone over here. Yeah. Keep your phone where you have. Yeah. Nobody not buying a name brand clothes. Mm-hmm. And it a go for both men and women. Yeah. None of that. We are talking about real connection. Real connection. You understand? Serious connection. Lord of mercy. But mom, read the stats for Dana to hear. Yeah, me soon read the stats, Dana. I'm kind of excited right now. Me soon come. Me soon come, Dana. Me soon come. Nicole there? No, sir, David, not interested in you again, my love. Why are you mixing up Starling in this? Leave Starling alone. Hey. Alright then. Nobody they ever go to the next question when I ask. We done with that in a Derval. But I ask one different question. We have to come early to class, So we were talking about Dana. Oh, and Sterling, I never read it to Sterling neither, don't it? Or I did. I don't remember. So they say 7.8 billion people on planet Earth, 5.6 billion are women, 2.8 are men. And out of the 2.8 billion men, 1 billion are married, 130 million are incarcerated, 70 million are mentally ill. So that leaves us with 1 billion men are available for marriage. Out of that 1 billion, 50% are jobless. 5% are Catholic priests. 5% are Catholic priests. 10% are relatives, family members. And 35% are over 66 age. So that's the statistic. So we are wondering if men are wired if have Lord have mercy. If men genetics are wired different from women. Yeah. So them probably can't help it. So I don't know if women have to go compromise and them just have to be more respectful. I don't know. Send a voice note. Yes. Make we hear what you say. Make we hear your argument pan it. Yeah, bless up yourself. Because we have some women pan here who want to be connected, And please, men, if you are calling in and you want to go to get a love connection, you cannot have a small penis. Okay? It cannot be a little teapot. So please, you cannot be a Chinese. So you're involved with a guy by the name of friggin' Barry. I want to tear up my kin. I over here so nice. Me sleep before me come on the live, people, so me don't sleepy. You know, we know so me have to get something for shove down my throat. That's all. I have to have something for shove down my throat. Because I like when my throat been fed. Lord of mercy. Well, so that's incorrect. The studies was done by the United Nations. Yes, the statistics was done by United Nations. So you're saying that's incorrect. Man is Jamaica too. Man in Jamaica too much responsibility. Mm. Where it says me sound like the maths isn't mathsing. Me no know. Me right what me say. Alright then, guess what me I go do? Me I go make una listen it. Me I make una listen it. The numbers might be a bit off, but the stats is recent. Yeah, so Derval said the stats is recent. I just tell you where the lady saying at the thing and she was reading from something. Yeah. I could have why y'all look for shove down your throat, so food crater food FOOD. I'm coming to Jamaica in July. I love to meet you. No problem, darling. But Nicole not reach Jamaica yet. Nicole not tell me say she come to Jamaica this weekend. Me should I hear from Nicole. Nicole up on the live though. I not see people call Nicole name. I don't know if I miss. I don't know if me miss. Because you not have to see with me, Alright. So, we could go to the recording.
The data are questionable, and even with how those sentences are structured, the data are questionable, and even with how those sentences are structured, it's obvious that that's not a statistic, that's more of a joke. One of them joke article there. When you take statistical data, you have to just go straight to like World Bank or UN nations or something like that. Yeah, but males are wired different from women, obviously. And I do believe that if that census was correct, that would have been an okay amount of men to have on Earth. You don't really need a lot of men. If you look at some other species of animals that operate like human beings, well, maybe not modern humans, but natural humans, you don't really need a lot of men. There's only one. You only need one man to inseminate several women. And when you look at the behavior of men are naturally like horse. Them prefer to engage. They don't want monogamy. But if you have the idea of monogamy in mind, you're going to want to deplete the population of females, as is happening in India and China and many other countries who abort their female children in preference for male children, which is the reason why we have so many males now. Yeah, but if you have that idea of monogamy, you will be okay with there being more males or even the same amount of males to females as it is. Like, if you look on the actual data, there's more males than women now. In some places, it's actually overpopulation, like in India where they were killing those baby girls. So that's why I have so much rape and all of them something there, and them just kind of brush them under the table because them not really know how to contain so much testosterone. Testosterone is something you only need in a very, very small amount. And when it comes to a lot of men who like to say, oh, we need certain amount of protection and you need men to protect whatever, but when they realize it's actually men that protect whoever need protection from other men. That's why we need testosterone. We need testosterone obviously for breed and to protect from other men, wild men. When we say wild men, I mean carnal men, men that are not really engaged in their brain, men who more live from their lower natures, you know. So, not to say that every man who is wise is going to be faithful. I don't think monogamy is makes sense at all for men. Majority of men anyway, not all men. Because even look at a person like Bob Marley, who is highly elevated in his thinking, but still a whore. It's just natural for a man to be a whore because it's beneficial to him and his biological nature. But for a female, it's not biologically beneficial for her to be a whore. Because men deplete women. So with each man where you add on is another energy drain to you. Whereas women benefit men. So with each additional female we him take on, it boosts him and builds him up. Cause you have to sit with me.
All right.
All right.
Here, Nicole. All right, then Barry send a text. This is something nice stuff. Once at the bar, me soon listen. Soon make we listen. Me I come. Because we start over again. Lord have mercy. So creator asking, Dana, what do you mean by we don't need a lot of men? Yeah. Yeah. Discussion in the panel here. Believe unofe, agree and disagree with each other and explain your points. So creator is asking, what does the caller mean? What do you mean by we don't need a lot of men? Let me pass Ricardo and Debbie them conversation. Them talk to themselves. Well, the voice note where Dana send. Yeah, thought Debbie. So
man is really, really short. If you go on the street, go to the church, go certain places, you see there's more woman than man. So just by looking, you can know that man is short. It's like 20 women to 1 man right now or more.
So Debbie, Ruth sent 3 voice notes, and she's actually recording one now. So, me I play the last one.
When we say wild men, we mean carnal men, men that are not really engaged in their brain, men who more live from their lower natures, you know. So, not to say that, not to say that every man who is wise is going to be faithful. I don't think monogamy is makes sense at all for men. Majority of men, anyway, not all men. Because even look at a person like Bob Marley, who is highly elevated in his thinking, but still a whore. It's just natural for a man to be a whore because it's beneficial to him and his biological nature. But for a female, it's not biologically beneficial for her to be a whore. You know, because men deplete women. So with each man where you add on is another energy drain to you. Whereas women benefit men. So with each additional female we him take on, you know, it boosts him and builds him up. In terms of the use of men, we definitely don't need to have a 50-50 man to woman. Because men like to say that
And that's answer creator.
they are there to build stuff and all of that because of their physical strength. Like how much building is taking place. Alright, so for instance, you have X amount of men and then the building is done. What do they do after the building is done? It makes no sense. I don't think we need to have. I think the statistics that you read, where it's 5 million women and about 2 million men, that would have been a fairly okay ratio. We don't really need a lot of men. Because after the building is done, all there needs to be done now is breeding and maintaining. And women can maintain most things pretty well. So in terms of work, I don't think there is only a few fields where you're gonna say you really need men. Majority of industries don't rely on males specifically. So I don't know where the person did really get to when they were asking that question.
All right. So, you got the answer, creator. So, Derval, what is saying to you, Dana, that China and a few other countries rather more men because of, military purposes. Yeah, like North Korea, etc. How you know? Them use up men more than anything else. And different countries have different statistics. That's why I say this one is from the United Kingdom. Yeah. Because different countries have different statistics. Yes, as I said before, there's a man shortage, but the question is, what's the solution? Why, Debbie? I don't know. I don't know. That response reduced the function of men as being solely builders. Alright, so creator, I would advise you to send a voice note, okay? Yeah, make we have the discussion. Nice and good. Yeah. So, I'm going to listen Starling voice note. So give me a little time. I have to turn down the phone and turn up the phone.
Good night, everybody. Oh boy, I love this conversation tonight. I'm just, listening. But I just wanted to talk about the stats a little bit, right? With the numbers and all of that. So for years it was kind of like 2 to 1. 2 women to 1 man, and the stats keep going up, right? Due to murder rate among men and incarceration, you name it, right? So what that equals to in the end is this: when you are married or you have someone in your life, boyfriend, you have a man, whatever, right? The probability of something happening, meaning cheating, it's fairly high. The reason being, not necessarily because of the man. And I know, ladies, you're probably going to bash me a little bit for this one. But a lot of the times, it's because another woman wants what you have. The happiness that you have, she wants it. Or she wants to prove to herself, hey, I can get this man if I want him. Okay? So a lot of times when you see a happily married couple or a couple that's going out there, I guarantee you there's a woman out there plotting, scheming on how she's going to get your man. Okay? So when you put those stats into consideration, you realize that not all men are bad. Because there's a lot of women out here, and I've seen it, I've dealt with it. There's a ton of women out here who are just willing to just have sex with your man anyhow. If you say no to maybe a particular position, or maybe you're not tolerating certain things, she will put up with that just so you can be out the picture. Okay? Mm-hmm. So we have to consider that. So with that being said, let's talk about genetic makeup, right? Clearly men are different. Men are different in the sense that they can have intercourse with a woman, walk away, he don't feel bad about it, he's gone about his business, and a woman is there wondering what happened. We are more on the nurturing side. Okay? And as women, that is our genetic makeup. That's why we make excellent mothers. And, we are excellent caregivers. We're excellent nurses. We're excellent doctors. Because we do have that compassion already embedded in us. Where men have it, but it's on a lower spectrum. Okay? So, yes, there is a difference. And I'm not going to say it's in their DNA to cheat. I'm not going to go that far. But I will say that in their DNA, there's a certain level of dominance, right? So when I talk about dominance, I'm not just talking about, he sees somebody and he's, you have to conquer that and sleep with that. The dominance of a male is represented even within his household. And that's, if you take it back biblically, you'll kind of understand. He is the head of the household. So with that responsibility and that birthright given to... Let me just answer Debbie real quick. What is the solution to this? The reality of it, right, given to him, he has to have a certain level of dominance. Now, what he does with that dominance, now that's a different story. But I do believe that men have a certain level of dominance about them. Okay? So yeah, that's my little 2 cents on that issue, and I'm just enjoying the topic tonight. Is Debbie, we should all compromise. Okay? So if your man or your boyfriend cheats, then is leaving him the answer? Because if that's the case, then the next one is going to do it. How many men are you going to sleep with in your lifetime as a woman? You understand what I'm saying? So it comes down to compromise, understanding, just to make things run pretty smoothly. I think that's where it lies. Now, the thing is, do not compromise your moral standards. So if you know you're a woman, and if your man cheat, it's, it's over and that's it, then that's it for you. But it's with the understanding that there's no guarantee that the next man that you will speak to, you won't run into the same issue. Okay?
Well, that's what I also said earlier, Starling, that I'm not saying you are to sell yourself short as a woman, low in your standards or anything like that, but you can compromise because it's not a guarantee that the next man that you're going to take in your life is not going to do the same thing, because we come right back to it that men are wired differently genetically. You understand? So I don't know what's the end game there. Compromising, men being more respectful, that's all. I don't know. Alright then, me go at Dana, because Dana was before. Me want to read some comment to you. Me I come there. Lord of mercy. The party. The party at. So me up on black screen. I walk on. I want me press. Yes, Ian said more men than women, yeah. So Derval answering him and say yes, the ratio is 8.5 to 1. Then I saying Derval to check his facts. Okay, there you go. I never thought about those men who are incarcerated. Or you never heard a part of the devil. Yeah, half of them in a lockup. Then I saying you're saying there are about 315k men on the island. It's 20 women to 1 man. That's what I see every day I am on the road. Yeah, I said that. So Derval replied to Dana, said China, North Korea stats. I recently did a group session on both countries and a few other countries too. Yeah, because every country have them stats, you know. 8.5. One stats not Jamaica. Jamaica. You know, you have a debatable style, and I am sure you can research a few of the things I know. Therefore, I'm using statistical website. I sent a link for the global stat few weeks old. I understand your point that you have now, but I'm sure things do change over time. Don't be confused. I am not saying I'm right. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying check the facts. Ricardo is saying, Roots, what's your definition of a strong black woman? Just work with it, Ricardo. The woman is a strong black woman. We're not leave Ruth. She's a strong black woman. All right then. So I start from Dana, Ricardo, and then Crater.
As to Derval's statement, China and Korea and pretty much all other countries that have this extremely territorial, aggressive, testosterone-driven ideology that they lead their country with that sort of ideology, they're gonna be on the decline. They're not gonna last long, because in those countries, strife and stress is what prevails. And in those countries, women cannot give birth at an adequate rate to maintain their lifestyle. So just give it some time. I know that they're talking about war and all of that, but
Yes, you
Those
did,
are
Creator.
very short-lived concepts. Not short-lived in the case of, one generation. It's going to take a couple generations, but they're eventually going to kill themselves. It's like bacteria. When you put bacteria in a one closed environment, you give it the food to eat and whatever. If you don't ensure that there is balance, it's going to eventually just eat itself to death. If you want to close that container with the bacteria and the food, that you have to create an ecosystem where there is some sort of a balance, and then it can maintain itself forever. China and Korea is no such thing right now. Their birth rate is basically in the toilet, and at this point it's like they're trying to force and enslave the women to have children, and frankly the women can't. In Korea, North Korea rather, um, the women, their body fat percentage on their body is so low that they can't maintain a pregnancy, a lot of them. And then there are so many other illnesses that come about, mental health illnesses and so on, that come about when you're living in that sort of environment. Getting pregnant is almost impossible. And so they're going to die eventually, along with most of the other Asian countries. They're going to have to find some sort of way to stay alive, to maintain their race, but it's not going to continue as it is right now.
All right. So you hear, Durban. We have some scholar over here, people. Yeah.
Sound like an absolute feminist, because where you live right now, a man build it. The bed where you sleep on, a man build it. The phone where you use, a man build it. If a man come kick off your door right now, if you come murder you, who you have to go call? You have to call the police. Who you think I go home? Man. They now send a woman to come defend you. A man them come send. I don't understand. You speak like a feminist. You speak like you don't care or need a man. And everything you do, you need a man. Every move you make is a man. The road you walk on, a man build it. The car you driving, a man build it. Me not get it. You speak like a feminist. You speak like you have daddy issues.
Hey. 1, 2, 3, here comes Dana. Alright,
yeah, I was quite taken aback by the statement that we don't need more men in society, or we have enough, we don't need any more, we don't need a lot of men. And I was quite interested in knowing where that came from, like the root of it. When I heard the rationale, I must say I was not convinced. And as I said, what it does is, it does not only devalue men, but it reduces our function to only being builders. Like, that's our sole function in society, and there is nothing more to us than that. Possibly, of course, that might not have been the intention, but based on how it was rationalized, that is what it, that's really the interpretation I get from it. And as I said, I'd consider it as being misandry, which I hope wasn't the intention. And again, even if it was, everyone is entitled to their opinions. But what I have to add to that is there are a lot of ways in which society benefits from men outside of just merely building. And it doesn't even yet factor in things like, okay, having enough men to sustain a relationship with women to say, okay, we can balance it out where for every woman you can have a man. No, the functions of men go beyond that. When you talk about things like security, it's of ultimate importance. Society that has not only men, but strong and principled and responsible men is a society that's secured, and it doesn't really matter how small or large that is. When you have men who can step up to the plate in such a way, the level of security becomes way more efficient and guaranteed, and that's just one way in which society benefits from men. And yeah, so I'm not sure. And again, as I said, it might not have been something that was deeply analyzed before it was mentioned. So there are chances that the intention wasn't really to devalue men, but that's what I got. Like, the person literally said, okay, that's just the amount we need to literally like continue the whole process of, you know, reproduction. If you have 2 billion, etc., that's okay. We don't take that very well at all. I don't take that very well.
So Dana, you're in the hot seat because Critter and Recorder are objecting. Mm-hmm. You go back to the concept of security. I don't believe there's any way to secure a male-driven society. Interesting. Men are builders, leaders, and yes, takers of life. This has been how the world has always operated since its creation. Dana, you have been the creation. Dana, you have been. I can see that you don't use trauma to condemn all men. Oh, you're saying she have been hurt. And I can see that, but you don't use your trauma to condemn all men. So yeah, so Ricardo and Creta not agreeing with what Dana is saying. So Dana have one other voice note here.
I would appreciate if the speaker would, since it seems as if I was limiting males to building and breeding, without the argument of security, because that to me is a male-driven problem. I would appreciate if the speaker would, since it seems as if I was limiting males to building and breeding, without the argument of security, because that to me is a male-driven problem. So I don't think that you're saying that we need more males to protect society from more males, which to me that maths then not really add up. But outside of security, breeding and building, I'd appreciate if you would give us some of the benefits to society that males specifically provide.
So when I said the speaker, you're talking the person Creta that just speak a while ago. Dana. Because I don't know, I don't think of me. Between 1975 to 2020, Jamaica male to female ratio remain at 1.05 percent to 100 females. That last person was offended. Okay, that's Crater. Yeah, mind tell Mr. Crater, yeah, talk. So Crater,
I would appreciate if the speaker would, since it seems as if I was limiting males to building and breeding, without the argument of security, because that to me is a male driven problem. So I don't think that you're saying that we need more males to protect society from more males, which to me that maths didn't really add up. But outside of security, breeding and building, I'd appreciate if you would give us some of the benefits to society that males specifically provide.
Yes, so Creator, that one is for you. You know, because you were saying, you know, she was sounding like men are just, you know, mainly for builder. You understand? So, Dina is saying. Yes, a big flex. Men have a lot of love to give, yeah? In my opinion, building is a major role. I'm not sure why you would be offended. Are you there, Creator? Are you still there, Creator? Debbie, where are you? What you say? Dana is using our trauma to condemn all men. When as if we did observe that part the way you say, Ricardo. But not necessarily been hurt or she have been hurt or anything. Maybe just, you know, that's her perspective, how she see it. I don't know.
Bam Bam, I would like to know, what does Dana think a woman offer in society that is vital to the survival of...
Oh, Big Flex, that wasn't your comment, you say? Sorry. Oh, you say, see, right to that, M-Flex. M-Flex, I just the flex, me say I thought it was Big Flex. Sorry, my bad. M-Flex, sorry. Greetings, VJ. Yeah, sorry about that. Camille, bless up yourself. Camille, just wake. Alright, I'm gonna go back to I'm gonna go back to Ricardo.
Bam Bam, I would like to know, what does Dana think a woman offer
I'm good
in
DJ.
society that is vital to the survival of the human race, otherwise from childbearing. Let me hear what she has to say.
Alright, I play it back. I make sure she hear. Yeah.
I would like to know, what does Dana think a woman offer in society that is vital to the survival of the human race, otherwise from childbearing. Let me hear what she has to say.
Alright.
In any case, when it comes to this type of topic, where men are dealing with the whole concept of misandry and they're so shocked to hear these ideologies come forth. Women have lived for centuries with similar statements being made about them. So I believe it is only fair for you to sit and absorb it. Of course, it is almost impossible for a man to deal with this sort of a attack to the ego, but I think it's a place where we are in society right now. It's just where we are in society. It's just a part of life. And that's why we have a so-called gender war going on right now, because women are realizing that they are not below any man. They're not beneath any man. And as they claim their place in society, they're going to be attacked by males. Because males do not want women to have any role or purpose in society except to be under them. To lock away in the house, cook and clean and serve him. Well, all of that at the end here is my own personal job at the whole concept, but just ruminate on it and sit pretty with it, because we have dealt with the same thing for millennia.
So, when yesterday and them put away in a house, it on wash it really a cookie dirty. So creator
Again, it could be how the message was packaged. But when you talk about security and tie that in with masculinity or anything concerning men, it is not solely reduced to physical security. Security spans in a very wide way. So you can provide emotional security. You can provide mental security, financial security, things like that. So in those ways, men benefit society. And one of the things I think we're losing sight of in this conversation as well is how men complement the structure of a society. And even when we talk about like the role of men being lost or reversed in in contemporary societies, that is something that remains more of a ploy than it actually is a fact, because I don't think the roles are actually being flipped, but I think we are creating new structures that they aren't the ideal. They aren't the ideal. When you talk about the structure of a society and just the function is theory leadership, and this is biblically validated, these aren't just personal opinions being projected, you can't run away from the role of a man in a society. You can't run away from the role of a man and the function he performs in a family. And it's not a case of either or having to choose. It's not as though men and women can't equally function in a society, but what we're seeing is the roles are different, and the whole argument or proposition to, let's not say do away with, because that's not what you said, but the whole idea or argument that we don't need more, when what the figures show is that we have a significant difference or disparity in the quota of men versus women in a society, and you're comfortable with that to say, oh, that's the case, but we don't need more, because the only purpose they serve is building and helping to procreate. That is a very limited, again, I won't say bias, because you alone know the measure in which you made that statement, but that is very limited. Likewise, it is what we could fairly say is disregarding, and it suggests a great level of misandry. I'm sure, should it be flipped, for us to say we didn't need more women, even as the case is now, where the amount of women in a society is greater than men, should men get up to say we don't need any more women, in a society would be a completely different conversation that we're having now. But again, it's always okay for women to pick up and share things of this nature that is completely insensitive on public platforms, but don't receive any form of questioning as to where it's coming from. It's not something I really approve. But again, it is your opinion. But what I'm saying is when you talk about structure, when you talk about leadership, and I think somebody did mention this, when you talk about significant to society in terms of value and security, which does not only limit to physical security, but financial security. And again, we can always propose the argument that, okay, women can work and make money for themselves, but at what cost to a family? At what cost to a family? Then are ideally the breadwinners. That's how societies traditionally, how societies were traditionally structured, not because, okay, it was just old time or olden age days, but that's the ideal. That's the ideal. And again, we see what that was influenced by. It is biblically validated, as I said prior. And again, you find that when you have families with such a structure, they have greater chances of being functional than probably a single parent household, or even an extended household that excludes masculine figures, right? So, do you feel like anywhere you take it, there are greater rules beyond what you are open to accepting now. Yeah.
Yes, so Krita think that was a low blow. Also their valor to men. Alright, Melissa Ricardo.
Bam. Tell that girl named Dania, she is beneath me. All women are beneath me. I am stronger, faster, smarter, and have far more stamina than any other woman. I am built to suffer. You are not built to suffer.
Man was made to suffer, woman was made to feel the
A
pain.
woman, when she gets pregnant, she becomes weak. How you hunt, survive for yourself and a child? You can't do that, because guess what? You are weak. At no point in time in my life am I weak. Never, ever, ever. You are more than beneath me. I am built by the Creator to rule over you. Your only purpose is to serve me. And my purpose is to serve God. Simple as that. The highest status a woman will ever have in her life, you see, is being married and being a mother. That is the highest status any woman will ever have. And that is what a woman is judged upon.
Lord have mercy, then we are going to start getting our feelings, you know. Because Ricardo said we're beneath him. But I know what you mean when you say beneath you. And, you know, you're higher than women. And the only status we will ever have is what you say, to carry a baby.
One is judged upon.
Lord have mercy, the story I get tight. Whatever I'll say. Come on, friend. I was just listening to your voice. No pun intended. My roots of Bambam, I'm keeping my last word. Man is the head of the house, yes. Yeah, may I play it, man? But you know, we forgot to the thing there too, the comment too. Alright, it's 3 voice notes.
It's come down to a thing where we were speaking about a couple days ago that women are naturally emotionally intelligent. You said that's something named emotional intelligence. You said that's something named intuition. That is one of the natural traits that a female has, inborn, and so long as she's not corrupted by an insecure environment, that woman will grow to become a nurturer of all things, of all life around her. Not only the children that she bears, but the women around her, older and younger than her, and also the men around her. So she will be of benefit to children, to the young, to the old, to man and to woman, and actually to the planet itself. Because a woman who grows up in a very secure environment is she basically multiplies. That's the nature of a female. The nature of a woman, of the feminine, is to multiply, to nurture, and to expand upon everything that she has in her care. Basically, the man provides, yes. Other people also provide. Women can also provide, but it is the female, or it is the feminine, because not all women are feminine necessarily, but that energy, which is predominantly found in women, females, that energy is made for multiplying. So the ego I get a bruising right now, but I'm not against men. I was actually in agreement with the statistics that you read, Bam Bam, that males are about 2 million and women are 5 million. That would have been an appropriate amount. So, some people say, somebody else said that it's 20 man to 1 woman, vice versa, 20 woman to 1 man. That would be a little bit taxing, yes, but still we wouldn't dead. If you have more man than woman, it's a dead planet we have. If you have more woman than man, we'll flourish. That's all I'm saying. You don't really need that many males. Males produce so much seed. That's why the seed produce over and over, whereas women, from in the womb, we have our few eggs that we're going to have on earth. The few eggs, we come in with those eggs. They're valuable. That's the value of it. Whereas sperm is just produced and it just dump itself every couple of days, every day, or however often it go. A couple billions of them. You understand? Versus a couple hundred eggs. So a couple billion sperms in the lifetime of a male and a couple hundred eggs in the lifetime of a female. Consistent production in the male and one production for the female. Ricardo, I really hope you live to see another 50 years on earth. I can't wait for you to witness what is about to happen.
Yes, we know that, yeah, and without men we can't multiply, but it's the same way we can say without women, men won't be a father. So Derval, you were saying to play a voice note that, how me I gonna know which voice note? No, one whole heap, you know. Me never know which one now. How me I gonna know which one now, Derval? Me don't know me I gonna know which voice note, Derval, I swear. It's not like they are labeled. Some perspective how she see it. The one before you played the current 3. Oh, the one before I played the current 3. Okay. Well, that would be easier. So 1, 2, 3. So the 4th one. Alright, then let me turn it up.
Of topic. In any case, When it comes to this type of topic,
Let me know if
where
it's that
men
one.
are dealing with the whole concept of misandry and they're so shocked to hear these ideologies come forth. Women have lived for centuries with similar statements being made about them. So I believe it is only fair for you to sit and absorb it. Of course, it is almost impossible for a man to deal with this sort of a attack to the ego, but I think it's a place where we are in society right now. It's just where we are in society. It's just a part of life. And that's why we have a so-called gender war going on right now, because women are realizing that they are not below any man. They're not beneath any man. And as they claim their place in society, they're going to be attacked by males. Because males do not want women to have any role or purpose in society except to be under them. To lock away, the house, cook and clean and serve him. Well, all of that at the end here is my own personal job at the whole concept, but just ruminate on it and sit pretty with it, because we have dealt with the same thing for millennia. It's come down to a thing.
All right then, yeah, we'll do that one there already. This is hectic here. Wait the recorder, may I play you? Dana, where creator say? You have made it clear that you are seeking a reprisal. Dana, you are so triggered that you actually mentioned my life longevity, and you laugh. A true statement from a true feminist. That's why you are unmarried and mentally lonely. Oh my God, creator. Yeah, my creator. I'm recording. Who tell us the lady unmarried and mentally lonely? We now go there, so. It's not a gender war. It's a quest for ego, which is definitely being piloted by you. I actually don't care either way. Because you don't have to go for her like that, man. And that me as a recorder, you go hard a while ago, I swear. Because you know we have discussion, yeah? You know we have to go up in our feelings. And I'm not attacking you, right? Just saying. It's because man is still in jail. And man love next man or something. The person who sent the voice note about the highest level a woman get, you replace your woman, so you need to tell her that to her face and prepare to face the repercussion. You always ask for facts, but you are now getting in your feelings. Why it's just reasoning. Well, Dana says she's not in her feelings. So, none of we not forgetting our feelings, you know? Alright, Ricardo, your time.
Derval not calling.
Me don't know Derval not sending him voice note and calling and
Let a girl lab off her mouth, off her pure feelings and pure emotion.
But she says she's not in no feelings.
Because she can't deal with facts, you know. She can't deal with absolute truth of facts.
So Derval, them a request for your calling and hear your opinion. Or you can send a voice note. You know? Cause me that prefer the voice note, Derval. So, you know, persons who want to say something else, yeah, me can get to it. So, we would like to hear from you, Derval, your opinion on this, from your perspective. You know, after all, you're a man and you have been around, you know, for 61 years. So, we would like to hear from you. So, you know, we have a discussion here. We start over the topic completely. You know, creator and recorder in disagreement with Dana because they say Dana is kind of limiting the men, you know, like their purpose is just limited and they're not having it. Creator woman like she is absolutely ruthless and I will put her feelings and emotions before fact and pure logic. I mean, no offense. This is how I normally speak. Just a healthy, direct convo. Then the two things. Wait, let me use my phone. I don't know why I kill myself there. So. Then the two things you won't change. One, the structure of creation. Woman came from the rib of a man. Two, God appointed men to lead. Being emotional won't and can't change that. Well, I don't know if she's emotional, but I know, yes, what you are saying with number one is correct. And two, yes, God appointed men to lead. Well, so, and you know, there was man before a woman, so yes, he need to Starling send his voice note. Hey, then there's a little fix up one, but chaos is a ladder. They are easy, you know. So therefore make we hear, you know. I don't know. I hungry, I feel hungry. I don't know, I feel hungry. I don't like that biscuit here again, you know. It's nice. Oh. Me have some pasta, but if me pickle left, but if me ever eat that, hey, me drop asleep over here, so my love. Right here, so me that drop asleep. So Derval, are you gonna let your voice be heard? Are you gonna give your opinion? The people are calling for you. Or maybe sending his voice note now, you know. Yeah, Derval have to, you know, elaborate and thing. Wow. So people, it's an inside joke. You probably never watched Thrones. Oh yeah, so you probably never watched Thrones. I watched the Thrones. It was a big movie. It was a big series, I should say. Which I agree with you, but respectfully, she's out of her place. Mm-hmm. Darval, we are waiting on you. We are waiting on your input here. We want to know what's up. Yeah. All right, here goes. But the message delete. I will delete it, I know me. Oh, Durban says phone is acting up, it's freezing. When he's sending the voice note, it's freezing. Well, maybe you have to like come off the live and use the phone that you are using. I don't know. Or I don't know if it's that phone freezing. Well, it's 11:40 now. I have 20 minutes leave. Can you replay Creator? I was recording when it was playing. Okay, not a problem. Alright, me soon play the starting.
But when you talk about security and tie that in with masculinity or anything concerning men, it is not solely reduced to physical security. Security spans in a very wide way. So you can provide emotional security. You can provide mental security, financial security, things like that. So in those ways, men benefit society. And one of the things I think we're losing sight of in this conversation as well is how men complement the structure of a society. And even when we talk about like the role of men being lost or reversed in in contemporary societies, that is something that remains more of a ploy than it actually is a fact, because I don't think the roles are actually being flipped, but I think we are creating new structures that they aren't the ideal. They aren't the ideal. When you talk about the structure of a society and just the function males play real leadership, and this is biblically validated, these aren't just personal opinions being projected. You can't run away from the role of a man in a society. You can't run away from the role of a man and the function he performs in a family. And it's not a case of either or having to choose. It's not as though men and women can't equally function in a society. But what we're seeing is the roles are different, and the whole argument or proposition to, okay, let's not say do away with, because that's not what you said, but the whole idea or argument that we don't need more, when what the figures show is that we have a significant difference or disparity in the quota of men versus women in a society, and you're comfortable with that to say, oh, that's the case, but we don't need more, because the only purpose they serve is building and helping to procreate. That is a very limited, that is a very Again, I won't say biased because you alone know the measure in which you made that statement, but that is very limited. Likewise, it is what we could fairly say is disregarding, and it suggests a great level of misandry. I'm sure, should it be flipped, for us to say we didn't need more women, even as the case is now, where the amount of women in a society is greater than men, should men get up to say we don't need any more women in a society, would be a completely different conversation that we're having now. But again, it's always okay for women to get up and share things of this nature that is completely insensitive on public platforms, but don't receive any form of questioning as to where it's coming from. It's not something I really approve. But again, it is your opinion. But what I'm saying is when you talk about structure, when you talk about leadership, and I think somebody did mention this, when you talk about significant to society in terms of value and security, which does not only limit to physical security, but financial security. And again, we can always propose the argument that, okay, women can work and make money for themselves, but at what cost to a family? At what cost to a family? Men are ideally the breadwinners. That's how societies were traditionally structured, not because, okay, it was just old time or olden days, but that's the ideal. That's the ideal. And again, we see what that was influenced by. It is biblically validated, as I said prior. And again, you find that when you have families with such a structure, they have greater chances of being functional than probably a single parent household, or even an extended household that excludes masculine figures, right? So, I feel like anywhere you take it, there are greater rules beyond what you are open to accepting now. Yeah.
That started. Oh my goodness. I believe that a man and a woman are very vital to the world in different ways. So, over the centuries, we've needed men to go conquer city and to build buildings and to do the things that a woman was not able to do. And a man needed a woman. So when he would go to war and he would get injured, she would care for him. She would show him a level of compassion that he would not see out there in the world. You know, after conquering and building, who would be in these cities? So the woman would give birth to children who would then flourish in these cities and the world continue and so on and so forth. The thing is, never underestimate the power and never underestimate the power of a man, because we need each other. Like Dana had said before, we are here to create a good ecosystem, right? An ecosystem that within that ecosystem, our children will strive and they'll do better and they will exceed in ways that only a two-parent household can provide. So this is not to say women are weaker or whatever the issue is, or biblically or whatever. Because if we're looking at biblically, then, you know, the Bible tells us that a man is the head of the household, but a woman is also his helper, right? Now look at it this way. If you need help and you needed $100, would you go to someone who doesn't have a job? Absolutely not. But you would go to someone who has a job and who was able to lend you that $100. So we are very valuable, but on different levels. And with the both of us working together in unison, it's a beautiful thing. Okay? When you talk about, then I get it when you said, for years, women have been ridiculed and prosecuted. Absolutely. Absolutely. But we should also keep in mind that if we do an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth, where will this end? So in about 50 years, another set of people will be having this same conversation. Mm-hmm. So we just want to nurture, our natural gifts and work together for that beautiful environment. Okay?
No.
But when you talk about security and fidelity with masculinity or anything concerning them, it is not solely reduced.
Dana, the second time you mentioned me being an average man. And I don't know if you are aware, but most men are average. Most men are average looking. Most men have average jobs. And most men live an average life till the day they die. The same with most women. I can highly assume you are an average looking girl. And even if you are cute, you are not that cute. And then, if you are so exceptional, why are you here on this life with average people doing what average people do? Makes no sense to me.
So, physical security. Security spans.
Hey, Dana and Ricardo are on the opposite. And both of you guys are direct. And say what you have to say without any apology. You hear what Greta say? Greta say, Dana and Ricardo are bad for society. That made me laugh, People, I don't know. I don't know at all. I was planning on doing 2 topics, but I only can do 1. I only can do 1. So Krita, you were saying she think that asked me if I sleep well when my husband is not there, something like that. Then at that point is something like that. Well, my husband is always here. I don't remember what is 11 years this August or 12 years. I don't remember. I was a mix it up. But he's always here. The only time we haven't slept together is when I was in the hospital, did a surgery. And yes, I do feel safe with my husband sleeping beside me. But I don't know. I like a little explanation why you ask a question there. Well, I guess I know so it have to do with the topic here, but I kind of look curious whether you was asking it with somebody else or not. Yeah. So it's not because you use me. Yeah, it's not because of that. Because then I say that's irrelevant to the topic, so I don't know. But you said that's not what you asked, so I don't know if I asked it in a different way. Because they're saying men only need women to procreate. Oh, let us say you and Ricardo, you and Dana are bad for society. That is funny as hell. No, sir. Oh, are for the conversation. I don't know. And a society mean to say for the conversation, right? You wanna patch it. Alright, Deborah calling. Yes, Deborah calling. And this I last straw.
No, but
Yeah.
listen. I'll say something. Here's what I like with youth. Youth. Here's what I like. What I like with youth, with Creator, and with Dana, because I'm 61 years old and I'm listening and I'm watching the conversation. It is important, Bam Bam, that they get a chance to talk freely, openly, and whether we get it or not, it's okay. Because what I notice within the whole concept
That's
of
what
the
I
conversation,
found later.
they're all trying to validate their points, and there is no right and no wrong. I'll be getting off because I'm not gonna stay long. I've listened also to Starling's comment, and I'm sure Creator is a young man. I'm thinking just by prior conversation with Dana, because remember we were talking the other day about something, and she was talking about a particular year. So I'm thinking maybe she's in her 30s. Just judging if I'm wrong, I stand corrected. But believe it or not, I love stuff like this. I love it. I do group sessions, and these type of conversations are what I like. It's not argumentative, and everybody's trying to put their point across.
Yeah, everybody,
Okay,
just everybody's opinion, yeah.
Dana made a point earlier about the ideology that surrounds how men see women. That's fine. We know this. We know about universal adult suffrage. We know the struggles of women to vote. We know that women were marginalized. We know that women, when they had kids, some of them were terminated from their jobs. We know that they were working in factories in countries. They would lock them up in the building. They didn't get a chance to leave, to do a lot of things. Yes, we know all this. We know all this. The only thing I was saying during the comment, when she was making, certain remark, I was saying, like, we can agree to disagree. I was just bringing a few things that I know of per se, like from when I was saying from 1975 to 2020, the ratio of males to female was 1.5 to 100 females. You understand? Apart from that, it's okay. How she feels, how Dana feels, and how Creator feels, it's okay. I love this. You know why? We're all in a learning process.
Yeah.
Yes, some of our facts we think are right, they are not. And this is why when I was in the comment earlier, I said globally. But one thing I just want to reiterate with Dana, when it comes to China specifically, and I was talking about North Korea, I'm sure she has done research. There were a lot of abortions. I don't want to say the word on your live so you don't get flagged. The Chinese, they experimented with certain things when it comes to the fetus to know if the females were having boys or girls, and they did the abortion in their own way of scientifically knowing it's boy or girl for military purposes. This is something that I did a research on because of what's going on. So this is not something that I made up. But at the end of the day, we all agree to disagree. We know about the marginalization, but Bam Bam, here is this also. If we, therefore, yes, it's not only females fought for their rights, men fought for females too, for their rights, for be able to vote, and they stood behind them in many, many things. But also we have to remember, we're dealing with humans. We're dealing with the human in us. Men are called names. We're called dirty man. We are called nasty man. We're called drunk. We are called everything on the face of the earth. But at the same time, the same name that you're being called and the same thing that's being done to you, it's done by also a female. If you're with your man and the cheating is going on, the man cheats, with a female or even a male. You understand? So, at the end of the day, I love it. This is why I was trying to send a voice note, but I don't know what's going on with my phone because I was doing a lot of stuff today. But at the end of the day, hey, all power to Dana, all power to Creator, all power to Ricardo. Sterling, big up yourself. If we don't have these kinds of discussion, we can't know what's going on with us as individuals. Because basically Dana was saying, she don't like the back and forth. I wouldn't call it a back and forth. We're in a learning process.
Yeah,
and Dana have to understand, and Creator have to understand, I have to understand, Ricardo have to understand, Starling have to understand, Camille have to understand, Ruth have to understand, Debbie have to understand that we can't agree on everything. I have one of my persons in my session class in this chat right now. Big Flex is in my group, in the program that I teach. You understand? And it's always a pleasure to have these little discussions because I'm sure Big Flex is going to take it back. And tomorrow when we sit in sessions, we're going to hear about this discussion that you're having because this is why Big Flex is on this platform. So I don't want either Dana or Creator or anybody to go up in their feelings. It's just human nature. Yes. Some of the things that are said are a bit strong. That's the word we use because Creator and Dana and Ricardo know these words. You say strong. The words are strong. You understand? That's how professors use it, or teachers use it. But at the same time, if we can't take the strong word, then it makes no sense we reason or have a chat about a particular topic. Because that's fine. It is all about learning. So, Creator made his point, hey, he's fine. Dana made her point, it is fine. You understand? And even if the stats err, or someone say, you know what, I don't believe the stats, okay, Google don't always have to be right. Or if you see something, you can do more in-depth research. And I go back again, when I was talking about the stats with Jamaica, Dana said to me, we're to state the facts. And I went back to 1975 to 2020, and it says 1.5 males to 100 females. You understand? So if there's a new fact, if there's something new as in the stats, that's fine. Okay, and if there's something that happened that we can say, okay, it never happened, or we don't find a way of figuring it out, we'll find a way of working with it. We have to agree or disagree. We can't agree on everything. And when I spoke about feelings, it, as I said in the comments, a punt, because we all are gonna look at things differently. If someone says something, if a female says something about the male, we're going to see it as, why say that? The male says something about the female, we're going to say, why say that? Personal attacks, I don't know about Creator's lifestyle. I don't know Dana's lifestyle. I don't know if Dana have problems and was heartbroken. The same apply to me, you, Bam Bam, anybody. I don't know if Creator been through a situation where a girl break his heart. So things can happen in our life that cause people to have different views on life. I deal with this almost every day. And this is why the program, the sessions that I teach are the things that come out from time to time. No matter what you do, everything that I have come across during these sessions is something that affects your daily life. It affects your daily life, something that you have experienced, whether it be mental health, whether it be physical health, no matter what it is. It's something that you have experienced. So, of course, someone says something, you're going to feel a bit like, why? Why are you swinging that way? That's normal. That's normal. That's all I'm saying. I don't, I have a very thick skin. A lot of things don't bother me. You could say the worst to me. You could say the simplest thing. You could say the softest thing. You could say the loudest thing. You could shout from now till tomorrow. I control that because it's about control. We all, are strong in our reason at times, but we can come down to a level. We don't have to say you're not going to go back and forth because why have debates? And I'm sure Dana have been in debates, and I'm sure Creator have been in debates, maybe even Ricardo, because I'm listening and I'm looking at the comments. You look at Starling. Starling is basically playing the peacemaker, but it's okay. She's just dealing with it on a straight and narrow. She's not being biased, as in sitting and saying, oh, it has to be this way for females. And she's not picking up on male side either. She's sitting on the fence, not breaking the fence down. These are the things that I love, Bam Bam. I don't just come on your platform and sit here night after night. I use a lot of content. And I don't think the people in the chat would feel bad. And I know Bam Bam won't feel bad. I was the one who forwarded this to Bam Bam tonight. There's a reason why I did that. Because we were discussing it. And I said, you know what? Let me shot this cross to Bam Bam. I love it. I love what I see. I love what I hear. I love the conversation. And I'm going to respectfully say, bless you all. Whether you're in your feelings or not, that's fine. I love it. Big up yourself, Bam Bam, and everybody respect. Okay?
All right. Cool. Bless up yourself, my brother. Oh, Dana, I have one something in here. Let me play it.
I'm very antisocial, and so this is my social engagement for. To answer your question, Ricardo, because I don't socialize a lot. I'm very antisocial, and so this is my social engagement probably for the week. I agree with Creator. What Creator is saying, that people like me are bad for society. People like me want to destroy this structure that we have built in society, because I can see where it has profited off of the blood and the sweat and the tears of many innocent people, and it's this capitalistic testosterone driven world that we have. It has broken society. It's a broken society. So yes, I am bad for society, and I don't know why he would consider Ricardo bad for society, because Ricardo is a general man that is benefiting from society. They are the ones with the pompous ego that think that women are beneath them, not behind them, not something that they're not in a position of protection, right, but in a position of enslavement beneath. Camille and other people may be shocked to realize that the average male being Ricardo, this is what the average man thinks of women, that they are beneath, that you are beneath them. So when you pity them or you're sorry for them and you give them your energy, just know that this is how they think of you. They feel entitled to your energy. Even though they might say one thing, this is what they're thinking. So if at least this is the only thing that I have done is to at least draw out this perspective out of him, I feel good.
Oh my God.
No, you are wrong. You know about the average man think like me, The average man think woman of God. The average man bend down low, stoop down and put woman on a pedestal. That is what the average man do. You should know this, You should know this. All women know that is what the average man do. Weak, fool, stupid to woman. Not me. Not me.
Lord of mercy, Ricardo, so not me. Everybody's opinion is valid. Yes, we all have our own opinions, people. Alright, we don't know, people. We just wrap up at 12:08. My sleep I bite me. I fight it. When I time, me eye them chaos in my eyeglass. Yeah. Literally chaos. So, my value is not determined by your strength or luck. Thereof, though I am my own measure. But I come tell Creator about Creator average. Creator now have that with you. I want pop up with some of them comment here. Me fi tell you, them, I go lie down on my bed and laugh. Both you can have trauma that needs to be addressed. Then I could never date my brother and record I could never date my sister. Yes, my love. Me take my meds before I come on dinner. Can me eat some trunk pasta there and garlic bread and corn and some whole heap of vegetable. And I ask if the pasta never turn up in my belly. When them call the pasta the penny. I ask it never turn up in my belly. Because sleep and wake and my belly still full. Creator one love same way, no hard feelings. No hard feelings over here. Ricardo and Dana need to be locked in a room until they learn to play nice with each other. I know Ricardo think about women. You're still there, Camille. Ricardo and Dana, I hope you guys meet up with each other. Starling said, those have different cages. No, sir. I like it. I just wake a while ago. I did sleep, but I wake up. Stomach a burn me, see? Mm-hmm. Wait, then let me see if we can, yeah. Alright then, so Derval, sell me this. Male and female ratio at birth. And if you can see it, you see it? Yeah. 1.05 males per 100 females. And that was in 2020. Between 1975 and 2020. Jamaica male to female ratio at birth remains stable at around 1.5 males to 100 females. Yes. No bad, no. No bad. No make me laugh though. Lord have mercy. Where's the devil I read incorrectly? Lord have mercy. I want more conversation that. Hey. Root, how are you there, Root there? Dinner is supposed to go on a long time. I'm gonna see her. Rotted. Dinner say good night right here, so. I'm not even see it. She said to send the link there, Val. Then stop being so rebellious and masculine. She not being, I mean, I think her rebellious and masculine, you know. She just a hold your pint, just like how you hold your pint. You know, everybody argue them own pint, you understand? Yeah. Yes, Vicky, we're still on. Alright, Dana says she will review it. Send you what Derval sent to me. So Derval, send me the link in my phone so I can send it to Dana. Alright, send me the link. Yeah. And then I will send it to her. Because tomorrow's show, we maybe you know, continue a little and then go on something else. Yeah. But me, so it's just a picture I'm sending me, you know, it's not a link in a day, you know. It's just a snap a screenshot. It's just a screenshot him send me. Let me send it to you. It's just a screenshot. Alright, me forward it to you. Ricardo did send one. Yeah, me Ricardo. Ian did send one thing there. Let me make gonna listen what he's saying. This is a voice note, Ian, to go on the live, right? I guess. You're welcome, Dana.
Dana and Ricardo that make a good couple.
What do you hear Ricardo say? What do you hear Ian say?
Dana and Ricardo that make a good couple.
Yeah, they make a good couple. Yeah, because they could be a team. Yeah, they could be a team. Because it's not like a husband and wife have to always agree. No. Lord have mercy. Alright, people, bless up on a nice self, you know. Bless up on a nice self. Yeah. Bless up on a... So, Ricardo, you know, send me a topic, Ricardo. What if you send topics, you know? Yeah, we're going to love connection over here. One of them died there, I see. Yeah. Remember Dana, remember say, Dana, Derval say, remember say, you younger than him and him are old school, so help him out. Yeah, we there for help out each other. And everybody comments is valid. Always remember that. And the comments in the chat are not a reflection of my opinion, okay? Yeah, it's just every individual and here opinion, yeah. Alright. Bless upon yourself, guys. Hope you all have a great night, morning, afternoon, whatever. So my phone I update the phone and I'm on. So alright. Tonight was very hectic. Derval, thank you for that topic because right away when you sent it to me, Derval, it was a big discussion between my husband and myself. Yeah, we were talking about it. Yeah, because it was so interesting. So anyway, people, Debbie, bless up yourself, my love. You sound happy. You sound happy and jolly, my love. Derval, I could go and cock with ears to hear what I go on. And so, I could go and cock with ears to hear what I go on with Debbie, yeah. Could go and cock with ears. Alright. Bless upon yourself. Peace out, people. You the one, Debbie? You the one, Debbie? But yes, my love. You hear her? Yes, they never, me never know say it's still there. We say spirited conversations. Anyway, people, like up the live on your way out. Yes, like up the live on your way out. And bless upon yourself. Peace out.